Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today hopefully we'll get a part for the mower. I did have one of these go out, got it all loosened up, the bearing failed, and yeah, so gotta fix the mower again. I think this is the third time this year, but hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I just wanted to kind of cover what I've been up to the last 3 days or whatever since I've made my last video, and I haven't uploaded it. It would be the one where I was just kind of talking and rambling. Today's June 8th. It's kind of overcast. I haven't really been recording a whole lot lately because I've been over here at Farmer Steve just pounding away. I came over here and mowed every field that you see that has bales on it. I mowed this one, there's a big one down there, this one closest, and this one. And then the next day I came and I baled and I wrapped all the fields. So I did this all by myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. I baled, raked, wrapped, cut by myself. And I was up till 10 o'clock last night wrapping at night. So the New Holland's got some nice lights and stuff, so it makes it pretty easy. But just that time of the year where just still grinding. Just trying to get all the grass off we can, so we get a nice second cutting hopefully here. One thing I did want to show you guys though was our baler with the McHale was having net wrap problems. So like the net wrap here feeds up into this roller here and then it wraps the bale. Well, it's, you know, going on 6 years old or whatever, so the roller that is right here is rubber, and for some reason ours just started like melting. Just became really pliable. You could like put your fingerprint in it, and basically started to fail. So I ordered one, so just to defend myself real quick, I did order one. I do have it at the farm. I just don't want to put it in the middle of a season, really, unless I have to. So since I ordered it and it came in and I had it on, so I went ahead and risked it. I don't know if you can tell, but this roller right here is actually Gorilla taped. I went crossways throughout the whole thing, and then I put about 4 in the middle the way it actuates, and knock on wood, I've done about 200 bales with it and it has not had a problem. The only problem I've had with it is this tensioner here will flip up, and that keeps your bale tension, or your net wrap, you know, so it tensions the bale as it's wrapping. That keeps it tight. When the roll's big, because we use the big rolls, we don't start with little ones or anything. So I mean, when the roll's big, you don't really have to run the tensioner that much. But as it gets smaller, you need some type of tension on it to keep it tight. And then, so your bales are wrapped tight, number one. And then number two, if you don't have a tensioner and it's windy out, you'll just fight the net wrap flying around because it'll become loose and stuff. So yeah, so so the brake, usually, this is what you call this thing, usually goes the whole way, and because I got Gorilla tape, I don't want it to pull extremely hard and kind of ruin the tape. So I went ahead and wrapped it in a cloth and then taped the cloth on it. And so when you put it down, there's actually a gap here now in a gap here now, and it's mainly just tension from this 8 inches or whatever. And that has really done a surprisingly really nice job. It's just not too much tension, but enough. Yeah, been kind of one-man army in it. So just basically we're in survival mode till winter, just trying to just keep going, keep the foot on the throttle. Besides that, the McHale's been great. Just been keeping everything greased. The automatic oilers are working good. Everything to do with the McHale is great. But yeah, I did order the new roll. It did come with new bearings and stuff, but I'm pretty new at it, and I know that the knife runs off of the timing within somehow, and like I said, I just didn't want to take it apart and get too far over my head with it. So yeah, just kind of took a risk, Gorilla taped it, and yeah, it's been great. So you can laugh at me on that one or take it home, and if you guys are having net rot problems, and you know, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to work for you, or you know, I can't guarantee that you do it the same way that I did it, but you know, if it makes that last 100 bales for you before you get some downtime for winter, and you have the part on hand to replace it if the Gorilla Tape fails you, then I would suggest it, because it's worked for me so far. This is the first field I mowed at Farmer Steve's, and you guys saw the big manure truck come and put manure on it. It is just rocketed. I mean, within 3 weeks, it's pretty much caught all this grass that I mowed yesterday, and then all this stuff the day before. I mean, it's thick, and so I don't know. I could have mowed it today if I wanted to, but I really want to get a good amount of bales out of there, so I'm gonna wait for it to maybe go another couple weeks. Still got more grass to go on our farm. I did show you guys that I did break the mower again, ordered those parts from Brims, which is in Salem, which is close to us. I ordered them on Friday. They were out our door Monday evening, and then I slammed those in, and then Tuesday I was over here mowing. So just making it work with what I got. The New Holland's still surviving. Just kind of going ahead and getting everything hooked up. Got the PTO hooked up. Getting all the levers hooked up the way I like them. I'm just picky because I run this thing so much. I like repetitiveness. I like to use the same levers for the lift gate, and I like to use the same levers for the up and down for picking up the grass. And yeah, it's just been kind of a battle, but you know, the only person I'm really battling is myself. And you know, it's kind of one of those things in life, is I've been presented with an opportunity to farm, luckily enough, at least to give it a hell of a shot. And so you know, once you get in the tractor seat or whatever, or you know, you start farming, you know, you could either, there's two ways of doing it. You know, you could, you know, grind, you know, the minimum and do the chores or whatever, but you know, then it's like sports, you know, it's either you know, do you want to be a 250 batting average, you know, do you want to be an okay athlete, do you want to be just, you know, fit in the pack, or you know, do you want to try to excel and keep your foot and, you know, just better yourself and push yourself and see how much you can do. I mean, what in reality, one of the reasons why I did all these bales in all yesterday was just so I could see what I could do by myself in one day. And it was really, you know, I don't know if it turned heads or not, and I, you know, that's not like a big thing to me, but personally, it's, you know, I accomplished a lot. This is my going on my 4th year now farming, and it's just finally becoming where I'm not so damn nervous about everything. You know, before you would hop in the mower and, you know, because, you know, I just started. We got the mower from Laura's dad, and it just always broke down, always had problems. So I battled that, and every time I ran it, I just had this feeling that something was gonna break, and stuff broke, and I, you know, had no confidence in fixing anything or anything like that. But, you know, with some help from friends and especially my neighbor Scott and Farmer Steve here, you know, it's all those guys that help you do it, you know. And if you're not there to see it, then you're not going to learn. But, you know, if you take the time and at least stand next to them and just check it out, you know, eventually you're going to start picking stuff up. The baler, you know, with the computer and everything, it's probably the most high stress thing that we have on the farm as far as mechanicals and stuff, you know, mechanics and stuff. So very nervous, you know, pick up a rock, or, you know, you pick up a slug, as you'd call it, in the field, where, you know, it just, when you're mowing, it kind of gets into a clump, and then you hit it too fast with the baler, and then it just binds up. And then, yeah, so figuring out how to drop the floors, and, you know, it's all confidence, and the more you do it, the more confidence you have with it. The wrapper is pretty easy to run, really. The hardest thing about the wrapper is just picking up the bale, because, you know, it drops down to the side, and then you got to swing in and pick up the bale. So that takes a little while to get used to, but it has a computer, and most of it's auto. The one thing that I've noticed this year, though, is our knife is not coming back after it's done doing its amount of spins. So it's telling me that I've got something that I need to look into about something either that needs recharged or replaced for the knife. But so I've just been kind of manual moding that, which isn't the end of the world, and it takes maybe an extra 5 seconds per bale to do it manually instead of having the auto on. But yeah, this is just kind of a rambling video. My last two, I haven't uploaded it yet, but my previous video before this is just going to be slow, and just haven't really been in the mood to bring the camera. Like I said, I've just been pushing really hard, and yeah, it's just, yeah, like I said, I'm just a one-man show, guys. So you know, if I got time or whatever, I'll pick the camera up, and, you know, we can mow some more fields, and I can show you guys. But just been kind of sending it lately. Here's some grass that I mowed yesterday. It looks pretty good. It's still what I would call a little bit green. So I would say this is probably a little higher than 60% moisture, but just, we haven't, today was overcast, and yesterday I mowed it kind of late because I baled all these fields, and then I had these two, had this field, and then one further over there to mow and then be done. So then after I baled, I went ahead, it was just, I don't know, it must have been 4:30 or 5 o'clock. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna send it today, I'm gonna work late. So then I mowed this field. So yeah, I ran the wrapper all night last night till about 10:30. Didn't have any problems, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, I will have more content coming. Just trying to catch back up on I guess energy, because yeah, we've been kind of full send. Like I said, the grass today I'm gonna bale is a little higher moisture than I kind of want it to be, but we're just gonna put it in a bag anyway. The cows really don't mind, and we don't add water to the feed or anything, so the more water in the feed for the cows, the more milk. So it's not a deal breaker, and for the sake of just getting it all done so we can haul the bales off, I'm just gonna do it now. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Another beautiful day on the Oregon coast. And yeah, we will catch you guys soon.